Name suggests this weapon belongs to the KOHM family, of which KOHM is the boss. But is this weapon worthy to at least be a capo? It has the same mechanics, spool up feature that keeps firing more and more projectiles the more and more you fire, extremely high status chance, UI that does not show its stats on full spool up, ammo economy issues, high slash as well. With 60% of its base damage being slashed, Kohmak is really good at inflicting those bleeds. And this sounds good, but we don't see this weapon being used much. I think the reason for that is that its base damage is not so high. Sure, we compensate somewhat for that by dumping unreasonable amounts of ammo, but it can feel subpar, even if bleeds will catch on and do the thing anyway. And the reason that's a problem is because base critical chance is 11%, which is not great to make use of that critical multiplier, especially because we already need more mod slots for fire rate, slash. It just becomes too tight of a fit to justify it. But weapon needs that, and I'm saying that because I used the Riven to unlock this weapon, and as you can see, it's pretty good. With Riven adding a bit more critical chance to reach viable numbers, we can count on it. But Riven also has toxin and critical damage, so it saves up 2 mod slots. The rest of the build is as you'd expect: multi-shot, viral, fire rate, slash, and galvanized shot. If you don't have a Riven, then using galvanized crosshairs should get you pretty close to these criticals, but alongside that there would need to be another sacrifice to fit this build, which is likely to be the fire rate department. Considering that weapon's been in the game for years now, and it's not meta, Rivens are cheap, and to mimic this build, there are more than few roles that can help you achieve it. For Exile slot, it's Stabilizer. Alongside secondary Deathhead, it's there to remove recoil. Because this weapon just shakes the screen, and I really wish DE would rework recoil into something controllable. With this we have to run carrier for ammo, otherwise we cry. I went with Ice Storm for extra magazine size because reload is not the fastest, and considering that weapon uses more than 1 ammo per shot, the number we see here, that's over 100 shots in a magazine, is actually way less than that. And that's the build, Steel Path worthy. And it turns out Kohmak is one of those weapons that just gets outright enabled by a Riven. And as an avid KOHM enjoyer, I must say this is pretty fun. Pocket KOHM that actually works. Now, ammo economy is a dumpster fire that will kill your carrier and suck its bones dry. Especially if you meet a group of heavy enemies and you try to take them on without any damage buffs or armor stripping. Otherwise, if enemies don't take more than few shots to go down, we're fine for the most part. Total ammo capacity is really low. I think that's the biggest issue of this weapon. Few big fights and you're out. And with this build, that's probably the only drawback of this weapon, ammo economy. Sure, spread isn't great. That can also be seen as an advantage, because weapon has an innate 1.5 meters of punch through, making a lawnmower effect pretty much possible with Kohmak. A pocket lawnmower, if you will. I see this weapon to be quite a fit for a full combo loadout with holster reload mods. With high magazine capacity, that's very effective. In that case, I would probably change the elemental on this build to be something that my KOHM does not have. And the only thing we are missing to complete this circle is a KOHM melee. Please D, make it happen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.